Hi, everybody. I wanted to talk with you a little bit about the Unit 1 final journal or presentation assignment in English 11. So if you go to Content and you go to Unit 1 and go to the assignments, the very last assignment in this unit is the Critical Thinking Reflection Journal. At the end of every unit, you will have some kind of culminating journal or presentation assignment to reflect on the whole unit. So what you're to do for this is to connect to what you've learned in this unit about critical thinking by doing either a reflection journal or a reflection presentation. If it's a journal, it needs to be 1 to 3 pages, and I'm fine if you go more toward the 1 page, that's fine. And if it's a presentation, then it should be about 3 to 5 minutes, probably closer to 3 is fine for it. What we want you to do is follow these steps. Think about there are some prompts, and you'll select one of them, and then you'll either write several paragraphs to get at least a page or up to 3 pages of writing, or you can put that information in a PowerPoint or other kind of visual presentation, and then you would need to share that with the class. So it is your choice as to whether you want to do the written one or the visual. If you do the visual as an online class, you will have to create a video so that we can hear you present it and see you present it, not just see a PowerPoint. So that is a little more of a technical issue if you would like to go that route. All right, let's look at the prompts. There are 2 of them. One is to choose analytical thinking, which is part of critical thinking skills, and apply it to a goal that you have in the future. What goal do you have in the future, and how can you use your critical analysis skills to break that goal into pieces and figure out how you would complete each step until you get to your finished goal? The goal could be an academic goal, such as finishing this class, finishing this semester, finishing your major. It could be a career goal, getting a job in such and such a field, or maybe getting a second job or a job here while you're attending classes to provide a little more income. It could also be a personal goal, planning to move out and get your own place to live, or purchasing a home, or purchasing a car, or getting married, or whatever that goal might be. It should be a concrete goal and not one that is so far in advance that it's a little hard to get concrete steps to reach it. So being well-to-do, making a lot of money, those would not be very good goals because those are hard to break down really into specific achievable steps. So you'll explain the goal that you're going to achieve, and then you'll explain the different steps that you'll use to achieve it, and how you'll use your critical thinking strategies and your other resources to meet those steps to lead you to your goal. And of course, end your essay with a conclusion. Probably 3 paragraphs would be great, where you introduce what you're doing, explaining the topic, ending with your thesis. Body paragraph would be all those steps that you're going to take to reach your goal, explaining how you would fulfill those. And then a final concluding paragraph to recap and re-emphasize your thesis. If you do 3 strong paragraphs, you should indeed have at least a page of typewritten text. The other prompt is to discuss one of the critical thinking characteristics. Try to choose one that maybe you haven't been as aware of, but I really will be happy if you discuss any of the ones that were discussed in the readings that you did for this unit. So you're going to choose that critical thinking trait and apply it to your life, and especially here in college. How does that skill help you to succeed in college? How does it help you meet challenges you may have? Or how will you use it in your classes or with your instructors or any other area related to college? Again, I would suggest 3 paragraphs. Introduction, where you explain your topic and give your overall point. Body paragraph explains those applications of that skill in college, and then a concluding paragraph. If you wish to do it as a presentation, then you're still going to do the same things, but you're going to use a visual presentation to help you organize it. You would certainly probably have some text on those slides or on that visual presentation, including your thesis and maybe little key points that you're putting in the details section. But you might use pictures and graphs and other kinds of graphics that might help explain what you're doing. And of course, you would need to put this in a presentation. So I recommend Screencast-O-Matic. It's a free program. It's what I'm using to give you these instructions. And as you can see, I can choose to have my video as well as showing my screen. So you could show your PowerPoint or whatever visual you're using, as well as the audience being able to see and hear you. Contact me if you would like to do that, if you need more information, and I will be happy to provide the how-to for using Screencast-O-Matic. So once you're done with that, you're going to go into the title. There's a little link here for the assignment. You'll see the instructions again. And then you will see where you can add attachments or upload your file. If you use something that's attached to your computer, use the upload. If you use Google Slides for a presentation, for example, you could put that link here. If you're using OneDrive files, that's over in Choose Existing. That's where you would get to your OneDrive files. I can't open Apple products, so please use either Google Slides or Google Docs or Word docs for PowerPoint, that kind of thing, for your journal or presentation. All right, so hopefully that will help you as you do this assignment.